What up, everyone? Today is my third video brand new channel. But yeah, today I react to Avengers Doomday season teaser trailer release date reviewed. But the season trailer is not out yet. Of course, it's not out yet. But I react to a YouTuber, it breakdown or reviewed about the season trailer coming out, maybe end of the year or maybe next year. But yeah, I don't know what to say. But let's go into the reaction video of yeah, yeah. Let's go.
Well,
Let's
it
go.
looks like we might know when we're going to be getting the very first teaser trailer for Avengers Doomsday. According to
Okay,
another
okay,
report
okay,
from
okay,
insider
okay.
Daniel RPK, it's going to be
Hmm.
attached to Avatar Fire and Ash, which means
Fire and
we're going to be
Ash.
getting
Oh,
that
oh,
first teaser
oh.
trailer
The
in less
Avengers
than
Doom.
3 months
Avenger
now.
Fire
And I
Ash.
think
Yeah,
this is
sorry,
actually
sorry.
part of a really big plan that Marvel Studios has in store for us, and it's going to be a pretty long plan. If you think about it,
Hmm.
the release of Avatar Fire and Ash is December 19th, 2025.
Yes.
That's less than 3 months away, and
Yes.
that's
Yes.
just about at a year away from the
Mm.
actual movie. So the teasers are going
Yup.
to be coming a year before the movie even comes out, which is something that Marvel's
Yes.
never really done before. But if we take a look
Mm.
carefully at
That
all
makes
of the dates
sense.
that are going to be coming, including the release of Fire and Ash, we can start to see where
Mm.
Marvel's going to drop all of their teasers, all of their main trailers, and it makes a
Okay.
lot of sense. So let's dive into what they're going to do with the Avatar Fire and Ash movie, attaching the Avengers Doomsday trailer to it, where they're going to do the next teaser after that, and when to expect
Yes.
the full trailer. And then, of course, when are they going to start to go into releasing a clip every other day right before the
Yup.
movie goes out? Let's get into it.
Yup.
So like I said,
Okay,
Daniel
okay, okay,
RPK says
okay.
they're going to attach an Avengers Doomsday kind of special look before Avatar Fire and Ash. And the reason I say it's a special
Mm.
look is because Disney actually did this with Avatar Fire and Ash and the Fantastic Four First Steps. If you saw the
Yup.
Fantastic Four First
Yup.
Steps in a theater,
Yup.
you might have saw the special look that came right before the movie started. So the
Yup. Okay, 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 okay. I try my best to edit it, but yeah. But I'm saying that it happening before that on July, the Factor 4 is coming out, like the movie coming out, Avatar Fire and Ash in the movie, like the Factor 4 is coming out today, and now the Avatar Fire and Ash is coming out the same day of the Factor 4 movie coming out on July. But now they do that the same thing on December. Maybe, please. It said that maybe it said that Avenger Doomday is coming in the Fire and Ash movie is the same day it coming out on December. It seems like that. But you know what? You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, let's go into it. Yeah, yeah. But let go.
your previews, and then if your theater is like mine, you have ads in between the previews. There's a lot, and then the
Mm,
movie starts. Well, at my
mm,
theater, they had the ads, they had the previews, and then the previews were done, and then they showed a special look at Avatar Fire and Ash.
mm.
If I had to guess, it's
Yes.
probably around 30 to 45 seconds. And it was
Mm.
a really good tease. It showed a lot of footage. It doesn't give you
Yes.
too much of the plot. And that's what I'm
Mm.
expecting for Avengers Doomsday. So December 19th
Yes.
is when Avatar Fire and Ash comes out. And when you go to the theater, you will most
Mm.
likely see a tease for Avengers Doomsday. Now, what kind of
Yes.
teaser can we expect to see? Well, keep in mind,
I don't know.
Avengers Doomsday has finished filming. They
Yup.
are going to come
Yup.
back and do
I
some
remember
reshoots, and
that.
we've heard some things about, well, the ending battle still needs to be shot, but you don't really need
Wait,
the
what?
ending battle for a teaser trailer. It would be a little odd to
Mm.
show some parts of the ending battle unless it was like close-ups of some heroes. But think about what we
Mm.
already know about Avengers Doomsday. That's what they're going to show us in the teaser. They might give us a little
Mm.
tease at some X-Men, but I'm assuming it's going to be mostly the characters we know are going to be in the film that we've seen in the past few films. So expect
Yup.
the new Avengers with a Z. Expect
Oh,
Sam Wilson's
Thunderbolt.
Avengers. Expect the
Yes,
return of the
yes,
Hulk since he's going to be in
yes,
Spider-Man Brand New Day. Expect to see the
yes. I
Fantastic
remember
Four.
that.
And expect to get maybe
Yes.
just a tiny bit of the plot. Now, I know the biggest question
Oh,
is going
that
to
makes
be,
sense.
are we going to be getting our first look at Doctor Doom? Well, for Avengers
Mm,
Infinity War, we got our first look at Thanos, but also at the same
mm,
time, we got our first look at Thanos in the MCU's Infinity Saga in the post-credit scenes and
mm.
such, and in
That
Guardians of the
makes sense.
Galaxy.
That
So
makes
it's a little
sense.
bit of a different scenario here. However, I do think we're
Mm,
going to get a tease of Doom. Perhaps, I think it's going to go one of two ways. Perhaps we won't see the mask, or perhaps we see the
mm.
mask and don't see Robert Downey Jr.'s face. If I had to pick one, I would
What?
say we see Robert Downey Jr.'s face, but we never see him
Mm,
maybe in full Doctor Doom attire. Maybe they tease that he's
that
come
makes
back, and for those who haven't
sense.
been following everything, they might be like, whoa, Doctor Doom is back. And they hint
Mm.
a little bit that he's the villain, just to get people
Ooh.
really intrigued, like what is going on. Again, that's for the casual
Mm.
viewing people who don't know anything about Avengers Doomsday and Robert Downey Jr.'s return. I think that's what we're in
Okay.
for the first trailer, but I think it's a good
Mm.
idea that they're releasing this with it being attached to Avatar Fire and Ash, because something else really big is coming up just a couple of
Wait,
months
what?
later, the Super Bowl.
Okay, wait, what?
People have been
Oh,
super
yeah, yeah,
excited
yeah,
for
yeah.
the Super Bowl,
Yes,
which
yes,
they have most
yes.
of the time. There's been some times where they've just done like a compilation of a bunch of different shows that were coming up. We've seen that, but it's still like a pretty big promotion because the spot of the Super Bowl cost a lot of
Mm.
money. But there's also been times
Yup,
where they've went
of course.
really big, shown full official trailers for the first time at the Super Bowl. I think that's what we're in for here. However, I don't think it's
I
the
like
full
that.
trailer just yet. I think it's a pretty big tease. I would have to say it would probably be a scene that they would show at the Super Bowl. This would get
Wait,
people super
what?
stoked, and it could be a way to cut their costs back rather than showing like a 2.5 minute trailer or a 2 minute trailer or even 1.5 minute trailer. They could just show 30 seconds of a scene, and that scene could very well
Mm.
be the X-Men and the Avengers, all of the Avengers,
Mm.
looking at
Yup.
Doom and basically saying, "What do you want?" And he could stay at Iron Man and declare
Yup.
his purpose and say, "Get out of my way,"
Yup.
and then it could show them
Yup.
gearing up to fight.
That makes
That's enough to
sense.
get
That makes
people
sense.
super freaking stoked. What they need to
That
show
makes
is all
sense.
of the different teams and the fact that Doctor Doom
Mm.
is the villain, because a lot of eyes watch
Mm.
the Super Bowl, specifically the commercials at the
Mm.
Super Bowl. So to
Yup.
get everybody aware of what's going down and to get everybody aware of just how big this is going to be, with bringing the X-Men back and having variants, and Doctor Doom is now the villain, and Captain America is
Yup.
returning, which I'm not sure if they'll
Yup.
show in anything. They probably won't, maybe like a
Mm.
shield or something. But that's what they need to do to get people super hyped for this movie. So we get a
Mm.
teaser, and I want to say like a teaser of a teaser, December 19th, attached to Fire and Ash, if this report is real, because I don't think it's going to be full blown. I think it'll probably be about a minute long, and I think it'll do
Mm.
exactly what it's titled to do. It'll tease us, right? And
Mm.
then we get another look, even bigger look of an actual scene probably at the Super Bowl. And then 6 months before, still kind of a little bit before when Marvel typically releases a full trailer, we will get a
Okay.
full trailer 6 months before. And then I think
Ooh.
about
Okay.
4 to
Okay.
3 months before, that's when we'll get a full blown, hey, this is actually what's going on in the movie. Here's the plot.
Mm.
Here's Dr. Doom as the
Okay.
villain. Here's all the teams coming
Okay.
back, etc., etc. And maybe
Okay.
hinting that there's also going to be other universes involved and other variant cameos involved. Because as Channing Tatum
Mm.
said yesterday, we're going to lose our minds with this. Like, he said that we're going to
Mm.
get a scene like the scene from Deadpool and Wolverine where Blade walks in the room through the hallway. We're going to get a scene like that times 50. That's huge.
Mm.
And like I mentioned yesterday, I
Yup.
think that means, some teams are
Yup.
showing up that make it that big times 50,
Mm.
played by actors who are also really big. Like, I just keep my fingers
Okay.
crossed for Superior Iron Man, played by Tom Cruise. We know he likes comic book
What?
movies, and they went
Wait,
the
what?
fanfare route with John Krasinski.
Ah,
Fantastic Beasts fans wanted
him.
that. So maybe
Him.
we get
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Maybe we
Okay.
get Keanu Reeves playing Ghost Rider. There's a lot that I hope
Mm.
for, but the point is, it's going to be really, really big. And I think
Mm.
kind of that last full trailer that comes out, I'm guessing 4 to 3 months before, based on what Marvel has done in the past. So it's
Okay.
an educated wish, I would say, but really it's an educated guess there. 4 to 3
Mm.
months is when we're gonna get the trailer that tells us the most, and then of course, 2 months in, or 2 months to go left, that's when Marvel Studios starts their just giving us something every other day. And I actually hope for this movie, and we've talked about this on our podcast before, I hope they don't give us too much. I feel like the Fantastic Four
Yup.
marketing was
Yup.
really, really good. And then they
Yup.
started to give us a little bit too much about Galactus. I could have had a little bit
Nope.
less. That way, when we went into the movie and we saw Galactus, it was much more of a surprise. But still, I thought it was better marketing than before, not giving us so much. And I really
Yup.
think they're going to do that with Avengers Doomsday. They're not going to give us too much about what's actually going on, but they are going to show us that the X-Men are back. They're with the Avengers now. They are going up against Doom,
Yup.
and there
Yup.
probably are some cameos that are coming just to build that
Oh,
hype,
okay,
because
okay, okay, okay.
they really need
Yup.
pretty much everybody to go watch this movie, because there's nothing coming
Mm.
out in between Doomsday and Secret Wars now. So they need everyone to
Yup.
go watch Doomsday so they can see how great it's going to be. Again, this is in their minds, but I don't doubt it's going to be very
Mm.
great. And that gets everybody super pumped for
Mm.
Avengers
That.
Secret Wars. So if
Mm.
this report is true, we are looking at the first teaser for Avengers Doomsday in less than 3 months, December 19th, when Avatar Fire and Ash releases. I'm not sure if it's going to
Mm.
release in theaters and online simultaneously, but if it goes in theaters only, then it's probably only going to last in theaters only for a little bit before they release it online. So if you can't go to the
No,
theaters, don't
why?
worry. You'll be all right. They'll release it online eventually. But this
No,
is
I'm
quick. This
not.
is soon.
No, I'm
This
not.
is very soon.
No, I'm
But
not.
I'm excited for it because we know they're going to start marketing this thing out way in advance. That was always their plan. They've already started it with their
Mm.
production has begun video. So this is just the next step, and we're going to get a lot more coming after this. So I'm super excited. Let me know how excited
Mm.
you are in the comments down below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the
Mm.
latest Marvel
Yup.
news. You can also find us on TikTok, Instagram,
Yup.
Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat.
Yup.
And as always, thank you all
Okay.
so much for watching. Woof woof.
Bye bye. Okay, 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 okay. A long, 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 long review of Avenger season trailer. It like it coming out the first look of Avenger Doomday. I think him said that. Of course, him said that maybe coming out on Avatar Fire and Ash in the theater, and he said that maybe the teaser of the trailer of Avenger Doomday, sorry God, Avenger Doomday. I think he said that it said there in the theater for unlike it said there in the theater, not on YouTube, not everywhere in the theater. And I said that I get upset because why that he put it in the theater but not on YouTube, and I get upset. But it said, and he said that oh he said that oh it's fine, but I said that oh no, it's not fine because I need to react to it. Yeah, I need to react to it. But yeah, and he said that maybe coming out of Super Bowl of football next month, no, not next month, no, next year of the Super Bowl, him say that maybe the season trailer coming out on the Super Bowl. Very, very, very sorry, guys. Super Bowl stuff like that. But yeah, but I don't know what to say. But I'm really, really excited for Random Doomday, and I can't wait to watch. No, I can't wait. Yeah, sorry, I can't wait to watch Spider-Man Brand New Day next year like that. I can't wait for that. I can't wait for Avengers Doomday. And after that Avengers Doomday, it's take a break. And after take a break, you got Avengers Secret War. But it's not a break because after Avengers Doomday, it's Married the What the Spider Verse. It coming out after Avengers Doomday. It coming out first. That's right. But yeah, I don't think that's right. But yeah, but I really, 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 really like him feature because he explained what happening. He explained what like a breakdown of the what happening in the Avenger movie like that. Because I really like I usually watch him like when I'm alone, not react to it. Like I'm alone, watch him feature to know what happened in the Avenger universe. Yo, him, he good to explain the Avenger universe because he read the comic. I think you guys know him, like you know him what in video like that. But yeah, but I hope you guys love this video of my first video of my brand new channel. God, what party with TA? I hope you guys love it and see you guys the next reaction video. My second video. But yeah, I don't know which of my second video, but stay tuned for that. But see you guys the next one. Yeah, bye bye.